How you doing, man? Today is the information piece, the legacy piece. I'm talking about the book of me. One thing about me, man, I grew up in a small rural upbringing, the other side of America. The way I grew up, y'all, I never knew I didn't have a lot. I was kind of raised without much. But the one thing I had in my life that most people did not have is that I had strong parenting, a strong family legacy, and strong life lessons. The number one thing I had is my father always implemented strong work ethic. Most people don't understand that your work ethic will guide you across all your periods of life. It is the one lasting mark that you will have no matter where you go. I grew up in a family where you was challenged. What do I mean by that? Sports-wise, mentally, emotionally, you was challenged on a regular basis. In my family, a handshake is like a promising note. If you give somebody your word and say you want to do something, it means something. If I looked you in your eye and told you that I need to be here at 8 a.m., I needed to be at your house by at least 7:45. Those little things that I used to unappreciate a lot growing up became such a huge deal to who I am to this day. My father and mother implemented these small steps that will forever have a lasting impact on my trajectory. I'm more from the salt of the earth type of people. People that had meager resources and used what they could, but they developed and built great things. The second most important way from life for me was my college route. Leaving my small rural community, going to a college town, was unlike anything else that happened in anyone else's life. Number one, because I was the only one and the first one in my family to ever do it, to ever leave. It was kind of nerve-wracking because I had no one to guide me or tell me across this process. All I had was the great Crowder last name. And the Crowder class name, looking back, was all I needed. Number one, I was honorable. When you're an honorable, hardworking person, as much as you may complain or may not understand at that time, you will be so much further than most people because your words will lead you past others you may be around. The difference between working in cities that most people will appreciate as you travel and do things across this country is that people will love what you bring to the table. They will love that you're ethical. They will love that you are honest. They will appreciate what you say, will move waves, and have so many headways. They will teach you early on that the way you speak, what you stand for, is the ultimate blessing. Growing up, you will tend to doubt it and wonder, why do I need to learn these stupid things? Why must I be the one to follow this program? How come I'm not blessed like my family or cousins or friends and them? How come we don't take the fancy things? But as you have the delayed gratification, you will begin to appreciate all of those lessons. And as you move along, after college and you graduate and you get started in your career, you will be beyond appreciative because everything you did growing up will translate into any field. Waking up early, being on time, being respectful. When your word is brought up out, no matter if it's clients, parents, family members, or disciplines, you will hold those things accountable. Now, will be some things that you must unlearn as far as money, family, and what you should accept. But you will gain so many other skill sets because you can lean on your new acquired skills and you know from each level you came from and why these things matter upon other one steps from. Now, it will be humbling. It will not be easy. But if you learn to build upon those foundational steps that you were taught, life will start to open up some. This is a brief overview of the coach, the speaker, the person you hear before you. But I wanted to teach and give you the lessons.